Hi everyone and welcome to High Tech Investments News Report for Week 3. We will as usual share any links in the description below the video, that way you can always follow up any detail later. We hope you will enjoy this news feed, and look forward to your comments and remarks. But before we switch over to the news studio, please make sure you give that like button a click and don't forget to subscribe and keep the notification bell turned on. So, without further ado, let's go to the news studio. Today's presenter is Mr. Bo Schoening Larsen. Bo, over to you.
Hi, Bo here and welcome back to this week's news report. We have plenty of exciting stuff happening in the last week. We have introduced a new investment opportunity again. We have spoken to a couple of CEOs in the last weeks, and now it's time to look at the results. And they are overall positive, I can tell you. So another great week for High Tech Investments team, and we're looking forward to build on to this. So let's get started, and let's get started with the good and stable yield notes. So we are a couple of weeks in now, so for January, and it's looking quite well. The first week here with yield notes was 1.7, and now the second week we have come out with 1.9%, so good and solid. It looks like another great month. So for yield notes, might not be in the double digits, but definitely less can also do it. We'll be happy with somewhere around the 8 or 9% mark, so but most probably closer to the 8 than the 9. The other part that we discussed last week with the yield notes was they are currently looking into payments out of yield notes again in USDT on the TRC20 network, and we don't have any news on that right now. So the one that we are currently doing, we're doing a withdrawal, and that will still be in Bitcoin, and that goes into new investment opportunities. So more about that in one of the future news reports. On the SAP and Sapphire front here, so we also have good progress. So as always, the shared masternoding is going up, and that has been quite stable. So return per year at the moment is lying around the 54-55%, which is great, and that turns into about 1.2-1.3% per week. And you can see we had 28.6%, so from previous week, and this week we're up 29.84%, so 1.24%, so great, stable. On the overall coin development, there's been a very good development also from the previous weeks since we had the little dip, so and retracement on the crypto market. So from overall coin development, 152% up to 159 now, and looks like it's steady and it's rising. So great stuff from the Zenome team. On the PNY, we also see good progress, and obviously quite fast progress in return on the investment for the PNY. We've been used to about 350 to 400%. At the moment, it is down to 310, 311%, as you can see at the moment. And that still means that our share masternoding is going up quite rapidly. So last week, 120%. Now we are at 134. So 40% per week is basically what we have seen. So quite dramatic. And the overall coin development has been slightly negative. So on the Bitcoin, US and Euro, but still because we are masternoding so many new coins and the percentage is so high, the overall coin development has still been positive. So from the 56% up to 49, and we obviously continue to see good progress. We have no doubt about it. For the people that follow us here also on both Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn, plus on our website here, you'll see we have a lot of new sort of blue indicators coming out every single morning, and that is from LumixBit, so which is our new project that we started a few weeks ago now, and it's going quite well. As you can see, every single day we get profits results on the USD package. So this is the one that has the flexible percentage in there, so they are being publicized Monday to Friday, and the results has been good, stable, and we also seen a great development overall in the team building side. And that's exactly what we have here. So We have just been upgraded to chief partner, and we now have more than 40 partners together with the Lumexbit here. And the team is growing quite rapidly. We have passed the first $30,000 as an investment. And obviously there's great opportunities for everybody, not only to make profits on your own money, but also help others do it. And at the same time, you get a certain percentage. So it is definitely worth having a closer look at on our webpage. We have a lot more information and details on this, also a bit behind the scenes on the company itself. And on the company itself, we have also been very lucky to have some correspondence. So with Nicholas Hartmann. So Nicholas Hartmann is the CEO of Lumexbit, and we have been in contact with him. Obviously, he is in Australia, so it's almost opposite as for us in Europe here. But we were allowed to ask a range of questions, and he's been kind enough to reply in a lot of details, actually, that we are quite happy with. And what we want to do with this is basically share it on our webpage. So there is a lot of good information on the company, so exactly the company structure, and also how the trading is being performed. And we can also confirm that there's a lot of focus at the moment on updating the site itself, even though it's very slick right now. So they want to introduce some live trading where you can go in and see what is actually happening behind the scenes. And Nicholas promised me that this would be in place, so before the end of the month. So we're looking very much forward to that extra addition too. And for the icing on the cake, regarding today's information regarding Lumexbit, we also have a new video tutorial out here, so that we released just a few days ago on how to set up your own account, start investing today in your passive investment. And during the website, we also show you some of the frequently asked questions that are in there in order for you to feel comfortable. So with the Lumexbit investment, if you should choose to go in similar to what we have done. So by all means, go and have a look at the video and hope you enjoy it. And then we have AI marketing updates. So we know in the last couple of months, we have talked about a lot of technical parts with the cash, with the payment modules, everything else, and the team leaders meeting just took place a couple of days ago here this week. We have uploaded the new PDF. You can see a lot of the communication in there together with AI marketing between the leaders and the AI marketing team. And obviously it's not going as fast as we would like it to, so we are a bit fed up with all the technical issues. On the other hand, it is only a problem when we get new people in. The people are in and are topping up internally. It works a bit better, even though it's still too slow from what we saw in the beginning when we joined back in October. So for all people, hang on, read the information, and it will be solved for sure. Definitely one of the things that we take out of this communication also with AI marketing, and which is a good thing despite all the bad things that have happened, is that the company is still there. We are still debating and discussing the issues at hand, and that's great, because otherwise companies that are in scams, they would have left by now. They're here, they are very stable, and we are making good profits. And the profits that we have here for January is actually a bit over from what we saw in December at the moment. So currently the 19 days that we have profit for January is 20.59%. So this covers all the 5 robots we have. And yes, we also have one robot that ran out of money. It's currently stopped, waiting for a top up. And we understand also from many other team members that they have the same thing. But again, don't worry too much about it. It will start. So obviously you won't make any money, but on the other hand, you won't lose anything either. So give it a bit of time, be a bit more patient, and we're looking forward to seeing AI marketing going back full blown and back to normal. And normal, from what I understand from some of the team leaders that have been in here for a long time, so 1 or 2 years, saying that it's actually more normal to have about 50% return on your investment per month than it is from what we have experienced here the last couple of months, about 30%. So we're looking forward to picking up the pace again. We can already see our marketing budget is tripled since we started, and which is not bad because again we're only 3 months in with this project. The other project which is underway at the moment, and this comes from Expert Forex. So this is the new EA that Alex from Expert Forex is currently sending out to a lot of different traders. Unfortunately, we've been so busy with our new products that we haven't had a chance to have a closer look and set this robot up for ourselves. So we had a look at some of the other traders' results, and they have shared it over time. And these are huge profits, as you can see, and it looks like it's doing quite well. A lot of people are very happy with it. It runs on a lot of different currencies, and it looks like this one is best on the low volatility currencies, but obviously you are trying it out on various demo accounts at the moment to see which ones is best and how big the drawdowns are. But we are talking about huge profits, as you can see here at the moment, and yeah, we're looking forward to testing this ourselves in the future, definitely. So it's another profitable income. And another profitable income is one that we have almost ready now. So we have been working on this, as we mentioned. We have quite a few things that we want to present to you in the coming weeks and months. And we are currently preparing both our website, and we're also preparing a new video for a new great opportunity that has been extremely stable. So for the last many weeks since we've been in there, and it has also grown dramatically, so in a very short period of time. It is another community builder. You can go in, you can do it yourself, but it's very great for the ones that wants to build a community, and you get great benefits from it. And there's even another part that we will share with you, and that's basically also that you have a possibility to advertise in the crypto space, and it's not even going to cost you anything apart from what you have already put in your marketing budget. So if you're interested, definitely make sure that you always subscribe to this channel, so there will be plenty of news for you, plenty of profits, and we're just looking at expanding the portfolio all the time. And that's what we have for you in this week's news report. We hope you enjoyed it. As you can see, there's plenty of profits to be had, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
I hope you enjoyed our news report. So please don't forget to like and add your comment below, as we would love to get your feedback. But before you go, make sure you subscribe to the channel and don't forget to keep the notification bell turned on. That way, you will never miss any of our future videos. We hope to see you back on this channel very soon.